morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Cherry, and if you're watching, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy my videos. I try to talk about things in this world that it's a scary world. I had to talk about something that happened yesterday, and it really scares me because when I moved here to this small town in it's about northeast of York City. Oh, I thought it was the most beautiful place because it's small, and it was like quiet, and where we all used to live, it was a busy. Like the last place we moved, we lived in Maryland. You heard the fire engines every single night. So last night, I didn't DoorDash, so I took my son to the doctor, and he got some medicine for his issue. But I took my dog out. Okay, I walk up to the corner with her, and while we were heading back, I see this car from Maryland. It's a black Lexus, darked out tint. He pulled up, turned around, and then turn around where our entrance is to our side of the apartment complex, and then went back up and turned around again and came down, stopped like behind me, and I'm like, what is going on? Is he lost? So, but before that car even approaches, a young middle school age kid walking by me and my dog, and he just looks sketchy as anything. Like, what is he look like? I had to move. I walked onto the grass. I don't want to be nowhere near anybody that looks like he might do something. Yeah, he's in middle school, but these kids around here are crazy. And then I realized last fall I was traumatized by these two middle school kids, and he's one of them. And I'm like, what is he getting ready to do? His father is a cop. He's a police officer, and he's never home. So this kid runs amuck, does whatever he wants. So I see the car get moved they had the Maryland tags. Pulls again up where the entrance to our side of the development is, and the kid from that I just saw, that's the middle school kid, gets out this car. Like, why would this kid be in this guy's car? And it dawned on me, he bought drugs from this guy. Yes, we have a drug deal now that comes from Maryland, or even lives here but didn't change his tags. So suspiciously. I mean, why would a random kid that lives across the street from me get into a car that has Maryland tags? Only for one reason. He wasn't even in there long. He was in there long enough to give the guy the money and to take the drugs from him. Because then the next thing I saw was the kid hustling across the street, all suspiciously. Like, what is he up to? So now I'm like, wow, they're doing drug deals right here. My friend and neighbor Alicia said that up here at the convenience store, the drug deals go down there too. This is sad. This is really sad. This really scares me because I was going to take a picture of the car and get the tag numbers and take the picture of the tag, and I was scared, like, what if he had a gun with him? I don't want to die over, but I am going to get his tag number. I just couldn't memorize it because in Maryland, the new tags, there's like these letters at the top, and then it was weird looking. So I did a Facebook post because there's friends I have that live in this area. I said, please be on the lookout for this black Lexus because he just sold a kid here drugs. And this kid's only in middle school. He's in 8th grade. He's in 8th grade because last year he was in 7th. He's in 8th grade buying drugs. This is sad. Like, that kid is in 8th grade. He's like, what, 12 or 13? What does he know about drugs? This is really a sad state of affairs, and this is what I'm scared of. I don't even want to live here anymore. I didn't want to live here anymore because I have some really messed up neighbors. And I had one that got arrested they have domestic violence going over there all the time. And I told him, he had parked his vehicle, this big, massive tractor trailer cab. He parked it here, and I told him, you need to move it because you're in everybody's way down here. He doesn't even live in our building, so I don't know why he had it parked up here. Well, he walked up on me after I told him, so, and he was trying to say something smart to me, but I had my AirPods in. So, yeah. He thinks he scares me, and his wife that he abuses and beats on was up there staring at me and my dog too. She thinks she's gonna scare me. I don't think so, because I don't put up with that. And I brought my 2 sons out last night because he was standing outside. He thinks that he's gonna intimidate me, but I want him to see my 300-pound boys. Yes, my boys play football. And this guy, like I said, has a Napoleon complex, and he thinks that he can threaten people because he's only 5'4", 5'5", if that. He just hates the world because he's so darn short, and he's just a disrespectful somebody. And always having the police out here, and we never had the police really come out here. We did have a drug dealer, but he moved out because he was about to get evicted, and he got busted for selling drugs in his apartment building too. So when I first moved here to this apartment complex, it was nice. We had good people here, and they weren't ripping people off. But all the good people have moved out here because they don't want to pay this high rent anymore. And I don't blame you. You could buy a house with the rent that I'm paying. So that's why I'm trying to hustle, get my money together, and get out of here because I don't want to be here anymore. Now that I'm seeing drug deals to a middle school kid, come on. This is like, we live in a very sick world, and this is my fear. Like, how? This is crazy. I even said something to my student the other day. What if we have Purge is like a crazy movie that I'm scared of. Because what if that happens without the person's approval? Like, what if people start acting like that? It's a sick world we live in, and that's one of my biggest fears. But yeah, I just had to say something about that drug deal. I'm gonna be on the lookout for this guy because I don't want him up here. If he lives up here, then why you still got your tags? That is an issue that I'm having. And there's a lot of people up here that moved here that haven't changed their tags. And those people, the reason why I don't like Maryland drivers, because when I lived in Maryland, my car insurance was double what it is now. It's ridiculous. And they can't drive. They really can't. If you've been in Maryland, through Maryland, you'll see. They'll like to drive in the passing lane and do like 50 when it's 65. They'll hold everybody up, or they go and cut in and out. And I just seen one the other day up here, ran the stop sign. They didn't even bother stopping. It was like a hindrance to him. So yeah, I just had to do a little rant about it because I do have these are fears of mine that this country has lost its sensibility about stuff. Like they don't care about the next man. I do. I respect everybody and I try to be nice to everybody, but it's getting hard. It really is getting hard. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys later.